Hey, what is going on, guys? Beastjared here, and today I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super and if it's really coming to a close in the near future. Now, this video is, of course, in relation to the comments of, I believe, the producers, directors, story writers. They commented on the fact that Dragon Ball Super is actually reaching near the end of original Dragon Ball Z. And a ton of people are really worried and freaking out. Everyone wants this to go past the Oob stuff, maybe rewrite the Oob stuff, write an even better ending for Super that can even be compared to GT's ending. But right now, we aren't quite sure what the future holds for Dragon Ball Super, so I'm going to give my thoughts on how I think everything's going to unfold after the Universal Survival Tournament. Now, many people, including myself, believe the Grand Priest to be evil, and if he is, and we somehow take him out in the Universal Survival Tournament, whether it be through a means of everyone working together, the gods, the fighters, everyone, or through Gogeta, whatever the case may be, I feel like that is the only threat that we would have in all of the universes after this whole tournament. Now, if, as I said, Grand Priest is indeed evil, he's extinguished, there's peace in the universe, no more evil will ever attack any of the universes ever again, because they're obviously not going to be major threats, then perhaps this leads into the whole Oob thing. Goku and Vegeta pass on their will, their power to Oob, whatever the case may be. But personally, I think that things can go a different route. Now, aside from a little Oob arc that maybe takes place a little before DBZ or a little after DBZ, I actually have an interesting theory potentially on how Dragon Ball Super can be drawn out for quite a long time. Now, assuming we're going based off the fact that Grand Priest is evil, perhaps he actually finds a way to kill Zeno in this arc, and maybe all the fighting happening, he could probably absorb all that power, and maybe it could contribute to him somehow being strong enough to kill Zeno in some way. I wouldn't be too sure, but if that was the case, then that would automatically mean that, you know, the Grand Priest would become the new Zeno. I don't know how everyone would be able to escape, whether he'd do it sneakily or whatever, but this could actually lead into some interesting stuff with Oob. Now, Goku and Vegeta would be able to train Oob to kill the Grand Priest or something like that, after seeing his potential, after seeing that at his age that he is surpassing Super Saiyan Blue power. And this could lead into a whole time skip, you know, extreme power leaps, possible death in the future with Goku sacrificing himself to save Oob, inheriting the will of his master and killing the Grand Priest. You know, there's a lot of different directions that this arc can go in, and I'm really excited for you know, how this Oob arc is going to play out, how the end of Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z arc is going to play out. I just really hope it's not the end. I've really loved the journey of Dragon Ball Z coming back in the form of Dragon Ball Super. You know, some weeks the pacing is awful, sometimes there's some bullshit power-ups, ass pulls, whatever the case, but it's Dragon Ball Z. We all love Dragon Ball Z. It's a key part of our childhoods, and you know, we were waiting so many years for a Dragon Ball Z sequel to come out. There's so much clickbait videos on YouTube, articles, a lot of fake news, and to have it leave after the Universal Survival Tournament would be so disappointing. And honestly, I don't know what anime I would move on to next. You know, there's a lot of good animes out there that are up and coming, new, the Natsu no Taizai, Boku no Hero, whatever it may be, Boruto, whatever it may be, it's never going to reach the greatness that Dragon Ball Z has reached. You know, whether it sells more somehow, it's just not going to be as impactful as Dragon Ball Z was and is. So what do you guys think? Do you think my theories for what's going to happen after the Universal Survival Tournament are plausible, or do you just think that they're going to just set up for the regular Dragon Ball Z ending, maybe continue a little arc after that with training so Oob can become stronger than Goku and Vegeta, and there's not going to be any more threats in the near future. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you next time for next review or discussion of anything Dragon Ball or other animes. Peace.